Hello, welcome to my digital painting video once again, and today we're gonna paint Ken, the character Ken from Street Fighter game franchise. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna do a line drawing of the character first, before shading in shadows, and then we move on to coloring the picture. Okay, so as you can see, I started off with the pose. I do a lot of trial and error, do a lot of photos and see what are some of the best pose, and so I choose to go with this I don't know, keep flying pose, which is one of the moves that Ken actually does in the game. It is called Hurricane Kick in English. In Japanese, it's some weird word. Okay, anyway, as you can see, after I draw the line, I'm fixing some of the pose later using selection tool and everything in Photoshop, which is pretty convenient. And for the character in Street Fighter, normally the body is very huge, the muscle is very big, while the head is small. They try to exaggerate that muscle feature a lot. So yeah, I take note of that, and so I try to make a huge muscle all over his body, especially the leg, which is very big. Yeah, so for now, I'm still painting the body. Before I actually go into this, I actually learn some body anatomy of human, to see how the muscle actually connected in each part. So as you can see, the arms is raising, his left arm is raising, so how the muscle on his bicep and tricep actually connects to his muscle in the chest. It has to be a bit accurate, not very accurate, but look realistic, so it looks nice and smooth and all. So now the rough line is actually there, so I'll go on and do a thicker line to make it final, and then I'll start painting over. For this one, actually I paint the line over the rough line in one layer, which I don't think anyone should do that. Yeah, you can just create another layer on top, because of that's why you can see I delete the rough line and then paint over and then delete and over. It's very tiring. It's a very long process, which is not necessary. I can just create another layer and then paint over. But then I realized once I already did halfway in there, and that was the hand. And as you can see, I'm playing around a lot. I am not good at drawing human body, seriously, especially the hand, the foot, and everything. So that's why it takes a lot of time. And you will see that I will change the hand again because it doesn't look cool. His left hand, his pose there, which I'll change later on, which you will see. And also I try to zoom in because my tablet is a bit small, but at the same time I will try to zoom out in order to have a look at the whole body, so as to make sure that the body parts that I draw are actually, correct in terms of the proportion and all. You might see that his flying leg, his right leg, it's a bit big, but and his right arms is very small. It's just the perspective. It's just a matter of perspective, because he's flying like towards towards the screen. So the foot is actually the closer parts will be bigger, while the parts that is further away will be smaller. And now I try to highlight the lines, drawing some muscle lines, and that is his hand glove. Actually, in the game he actually wear a glove, yeah, a boxing glove, but I think it's not cool. I think this white strap is much more cooler. So I'm still cleaning the rough line, as you can see. It takes a lot of process. So yeah, and now I'm just highlighting the lines for the texture of the cloth he's wearing, the costume. No. I want it to look tough, look pretty rough, so you know, it would be good to actually add in a lot of lines, you know, to make his clothes look a bit messy. You will try to create a very action look, action feel into it. So this whole process took me about 2 hours, less than 2 hours, yeah, about that. From drawing to until coloring in. As you can see now, I actually changed the hands again because the previous one doesn't look realistic. Oh, this one is, yeah, much better. The hand's supposed to turn a bit towards his head, not turn the other side. Okay, so now I think it's done. So next, I think I'll move on to creating the values into his whole body, which is what I did is just create another layer below the line layers, and then just use a soft brush painting over the part where the shadow is supposed to exist. This is only for shadows. I'm not going into the highlights part yet. And as you can see, I'm doing a soft brush, so the texture is not really there. So you see later whereby I'll use a texture brush and then highlight the shadow even further, so it will look more cooler with the rough texture that I used. And there it is, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, but it's a cloth that's supposed to tie his waist, and I forgot to paint it, to draw it earlier. Yeah, how can I? So now, yeah, I started coloring in, which is pretty easy again. I just have another layer below the line and the shadow layer, and I just paint over it. I don't care about you know, going over line, because I'll just delete it later because it's another layer anyway. And now I see that the body color is a bit dark, so I'm gonna change the tone of his skin to be a bit lighter. Anyway, I like Street Fighter, that's why I draw it. Especially Ken, my favorite character. So I mean, it actually helps in drawing when you draw something that you like, you know, because you see it a lot. Like I use Ken most of the time when I play this game, and so I kinda, remember the move and all, even his facial expression. So it's easier when you paint. So you don't have to go and back, look forward into the pictures, search internet and all. Sometimes it just pop in your mind what some of the poses that we do. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, yes, I use a texture brush to highlight the shadows part. So you see that it's not just a typical soft brush, but it's the texture that will create a more dynamic color, dynamic value into it. You zoom in closely, you see it. Yeah, so now I'm painting over, highlighting some of the part where the light touches his body. So the light is going to come from the left side of Ken, which is our right side. It's more or less there. Yeah, I think it's more or less there. Just adjusting the color saturation a bit, deleting the lines that are not really necessary. And yep, almost there, Ken. Using the level 2 just now to adjust the value of the body of the whole picture. Yep, so the body is done. I'm just doing the background. Just use a lot of brushes, creating a small, and then use some effect on his move as well. So it's nothing much. I actually skip some of the part, the background part, but it's more or less there. And as you can see, the process is here. I use liquify tool, playing around, use a lot of brush. I have change color and all. And yep, it's done. Ken from Street Fighter. Thank you for watching.